Okay, welcome back, seedlings. I'm sorry if I've been saying that wrong. I sometimes speak really fast, really quickly, sorry. Something that one of my professors told me about when I was first becoming a teacher. Told me I needed to slow down on my talking, and it's hard for me to do sometimes because when you have a genius level intellect and you are the pinnacle of human creativity, such as I am, sometimes it is hard to slow down. So now we need to, all we need to worry about today is flour. And I don't mean flour, F-L-O-W-E-R, I mean F-L-O-U-R. We got to get some flour for some reason to get married. No, because we need it for our cake, our pie of you and I. I know we have flour, I think it's under miscellaneous. There it is. That's not it. We got 35 bags of flour. We got 4 pork chops. We had a good pork chop harvest this year. Makes sense if you play Kynseed. We had a good pork chop harvest. So, oh, we do have some wheat. So we just got to go dump. I don't. Why is the wheat in the miscellaneous and not in? Okay, I'm not going to ask too many questions. I don't want my legs getting broken by the Kynseed developers again. So I'm going to go up here, and we're going to go to the place where they have the you know, the grindy things where you make flour. The mills. We're gonna go to the grindy things. See that bush? Sometimes the bushes move around. We gotta get this show on the road though, people. And I'm sorry. Alright, so this is episode 71. You might be thinking, wow, why is this episode 71? 69 was the last episode. Well, that's because episode 70 got posted out of sequence. Because, I'll blame it on, Dawn. It was Dawn's fault. So send her a nasty email about why she made me post it early. So these are both okay. So there we go. And if you can blame Jess too, or you can blame Hello Kitty. I don't care who you blame. Just know that it wasn't my fault that it got posted early. Look at these flowers. Look at these. Oh, I don't have permission to take those. Oh, this is not the one woman's place. This is not the public domain garden. And where are these? It's all the way on the other side. We'll go over here and use the flour mill to make our flour, obviously. And then what else should we do today? We can't plant any flowers. I mean, we could plant flowers, but we need to get some seeds. And I'm not going to buy seeds. I'm going to wait until the next Druida day and just do it. All right, so let's just go ahead and, as far as I know, we don't need to do anything with this wheat except make flour. So now we got a bucket load of flour. We should be able to make the pie of you and I, but we don't have to make it until the morrow. We'll get that there. So we got 52 bags of flour that we're carrying in our back pocket, apparently. 52 bags of flour. Each bag of flour that I remember from working at the pizzeria weighs about 25 pounds. So 50 times 25 is more than I care to do right now. I've already did my share of math today. I am a teacher. You cannot make me do math when I don't want to do math. My mind, my math, my choice. So now, ritual of marriage. We got that. So we got our egg. Frail's Day. So is today Frail's Day? Better be. Okay, Frail's Day. Whatever that's Satyr's Day. And then there's God's Day. Okay, so that'll be when we do our next. Druida Day is our Goddess Day. And so Veil. Why doesn't it have the day name on this thing? Why do we have to look at the why do we have to go look at that silly book? Silly book. That silly book. Anyway, so tomorrow, alright, so I know how much you love menu gameplay. And so the bumper, we don't need divorce book yet. I like how the divorce book came before the marriage book. And so Frail's Day is the day for sourcing some flour. If thou canst not grind any, then buying some would not lose favor. On Satyr's Day, thou must then take the charmweed, egg, and flour to any oven and bake the pie of you and I. Make sure you have that recipe for love. So tomorrow, we will make the pie of you and I. Then finally, take the pie to the high priest and give it to him. So tomorrow, we make the pie, take it to him. So I have to get up early, bake the pie. Take it to the priest in Lover's Wood. He will offer to the goddesses. If they smile on the offering, then you will be given a binding band. If we go through all this and they don't give me a binding band, I'm going to be quite upset. I'm going to be quite put out. I think maybe to try and gain the favor of our fair goddesses, maybe I should do some helping. How about we do a little bit of helping today? How does that sound, everybody? So let's go over here and look at our quest. So he wants a sugar plum. I don't think we have this. Is there anything that we have? Oh, so the road. This, I had no idea this was here. I've been trying to keep track of this manually, and it never. See, here's the issue I had. When I gave the flower to Lucy, I didn't get any sort of acknowledgement. She was just like, "This is for me, thanks." There wasn't any sort of acknowledgement that there wasn't any sort of acknowledgement that she had accepted our thing. We just had to assume that she did. Sugar plums. We have an orchid, I don't know. I do know we have a no, his name's Turnip. We don't have any eels. I don't know if we have any firefish or mandrake. We should have poppies. But everybody wants sugar plums. So how about we go visit our dear friends in Tir Nanog. Let's make sure, because we've been to Tir Nanog recently, let's just make sure we don't already have some sugar plums. Rotten apples, those are kind of like sugar plums, right? Or is they considered, is there anything down here they considered a spice? Spice must flow. Alright, no, let's go to this. Oh, we need a hinge. Okay, where can we find a good hinge? There's no hinge in here. There's a hinge right there in the city, so I don't know if our money went up or down that time. I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully it went up. Wouldn't surprise me if it went down. There's a rainbow mushroom. Nobody's asking for those. All right, let's run over here to Candlevich Village. Candlevich Village. And let's check on our workers. We got to make sure they're happy. Happy and healthy. Make sure they got energy. There's a strawberry. I can give a strawberry to my workers so that they have better... Look at this. We're attracting these people. Alright, B decline. Going elsewhere. I don't care. Who are you? Oh, I need something to mow the grass. Except, I mean, inventory. We need something to mow the grass. We have a zinc sickle. Let's just go ahead and give her our sickle. I don't care. Take the zinc sickle. There you go. Much appreciated. I don't know how much money we got for that. I wish I wouldn't have answered it though. But now I have to make another sickle. This shatter width is just not happening. I'm sorry, sweetie. Alright, what is this? Luminium. So we need some luminium. We got to go down to Tir Nanog anyway. We've got all the stuff we need for that. Let's check on our workers' health and welfare. So everybody's got plenty of energy for some reason. I don't know why they've got so much energy. But I want her to have some extra charm. I know that she doesn't mind strawberries. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a strawberry too. I hope Lucy doesn't get jealous. So 11 friendship points. I don't care about the friendship. I just care about the... Here's a secret for you. I heard Faye Brown really doesn't like fish pie. Good to know. We'll give you your strawberry. See what we get out of you today. 22 points. I wonder if their favorite thing changes, because yesterday we gave it to her. We got like 42. Here's a secret for you. I heard Lemmy Sip likes Creek and Coop. I never even heard of Creek and Coop. But now we don't... Alright, I'm not worried about the sickle. The sickle doesn't really seem to do that much for us as far as having... We weren't like getting higher quality seeds. I don't even know if you can get higher quality seeds. I thought all the seeds were the same. Alright, so Tir Nanog. Yes, there's the hinge down there. And we do have a proper lens to that. And I want to thank Jess for freaking me out when I read her comment about, don't you have another lens? And I was thinking that there was a third lens I was supposed to have at this point in the game. And I was like, oh my goodness. And so then I ran home and was looking to see if I had that lens. And then turns out I do. I mean, I do have the lens, but I thought she was implying that I have a third lens that goes in these doors, which I don't. And so we're here looking for sugar plums, maybe some more pork chop seeds. Anything we can get down here. We need some lumininium. Aluminium. Nothing there. So when we see the mine, we have to go in the mine. Mine! It's not a mine. It's a tomb. Alright, there's our fun flower. Need to make him... Now this place has got some different music. There's some different ambient noises, which I kind of like. I really can't hear that well. Alright, so is this the place where we play the pig game, or is this the vendor? This is the guy. Oh, this is the, what do you want? Oh, so we have to. Alright, so we can buy. So we can buy specializations now. This is another thing. It never told us we could buy specializations. Deciding your blacksmith to the weapon store specialization comes with a range of incentives. Alright, so we can either make it a weapon store, a tool shop, or a jewelry shop. Okay, so once again, nobody ever, the game didn't inform me. I thought the dude was going to send me a letter. I thought that's what he said. I thought he said he was going to send me a letter when my shop was good enough to become specialized. It's going to take a while before we can get to 2,000 gold. Sorry, 2,000 brass. Because brass doesn't grow on trees. As far as I know. This game, it is a fairy game. It could. Alright, so we got that. We've already read that. There's that yum stuff. And I think we grabbed some of that by accident. Now, where's the sugar plum tree? Isn't this a sugar plum tree? I can't remember what the sugar plum trees look like. But they better reveal themselves soon. I need some sugar plums. People in the underworld demand your sugar plums, people. Oh, here we go. Come on. Give it here. Okay, so we got one set of sugar plums at least. So we can fulfill one quest. Is this another one? Yep, here we go. There's another fun flower. Seems like we're doing pretty good on fun flowers. Looks like we made a little bit of money. So I think it's always a good idea to buy pork chop seeds. So we can only buy one at a time. We don't need songstraw flour, gummy yum pie. We can make our gummy yum. Now do we want to buy... I don't need to know where yum location is. Now see, eventually we can buy this lens. We can buy this lens. I don't know what it does. So there's lots of things. So the game is implying, the game seems to think that at some point we're going to have thousands and thousands of gold. And I don't see how that can happen. Unless we get really, really into this whole business thing. Okay? Which, I am not really a Mr. Businessman, but it is good to know that we can come down here and refresh our pork chop seeds so that we can make our sandwich of doom whenever we need to. Is this the mine? We're in Tirnanog. Yep, so let's get out our pickaxe. Guess we need to... Where is it? There it is. So now we have some aluminium that we can use to fulfill that order. We had to come here anyway. Can we really only get one thing of... Is there really only like one or two sugar plum trees? But I guess if they... I don't know how fast sugar plums grow. I do know that Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies is my favorite bit from the Nutcracker. Always like that piece of music. Okay, so we got our aluminium. What else is in this room? This is a pretty big room. Have we been all the way over here? Now, this is what I'm looking forward to. Coming down here and cutting down these things. Cutting down the grass. Mowing the grass down here. And we've never been able to catch any fish down here as far as I know. I know that there is fish. I thought I had seen fish before. I'm pretty sure I'd seen some fish. And I'm gonna say fish like 9 more times. Fish, 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 fish. I don't know how many times that was. Alright, so I don't see any more yum yum and I don't see any fairy fish. So we just paid our workers, so I guess the shop's closed for the day. I wonder if we... Let's pet Bumpaloof Noop. Is he a knocker? What is he? What type of monster is he? I mean, I'm not saying that he is a monster. Will he follow me? He'll follow me. I don't know if he's a knocker though or not. Can we take him back to the upper world and release him? What can we feed him? What would he like? Alright, so now he's got some alright, so it's a bloop. He said bloop. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does bloop mean in your language? Do you have a language? Will he follow me out of Tirnanog? And I'll drop him off at my farm and see what happens. Talk to him, I can just pet him. Is he my pet now? I don't see why he shouldn't be. So we gotta go back to our shop and drop off this aluminium. The shatter width is just not happening. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know why you want to order something that's so rare. There's the shelf. There's the stuff for orders, and here's the materials. Looks like we're not too far low on stuff, except for we can order materials, but we can't order shatter width. Right. But I thought, did I have a he wants to shatter with ward. I put that up there. Have we already made the order? No, so the order was gone. We didn't make the order. So that was too bad. That was too bad. We missed the order. But I'm not going to cry too much about it. Because we seem to still be doing okay on money. Wonder if we hired another worker, if that would help. So that we can be open 7 days. There's a mine in here. I'm gonna see if if he'll mine for us if I drop him off in the mine. I thought there was a mine in this town. This goes, oh, we go through this door. Shows the burial grounds. Now if I just release him in here, now will he just stay in this dungeon forever? Hey, I didn't, well yeah, I did tell him to follow us. But he made his own decisions, okay? Whatever this thing is, the fact that he's now locked in a cave, an entire dimension away from his own home, I mean, it's really his fault, right? I had nothing to do with it. Alright, so let's go see if the dudes are around. Well, I do have one healing ore already, right? I'll be so glad when we get this marriage thing out of the way. I'm just so excited about getting that part of this game done. We don't have a sandwich, though. Definitely not going into the dungeons without our sandwich. Sandwich is like the key. The key to it all, my friends. The sandwich is the key. Key to success in this game. Because I'm sure there's a sandwich that'll make me more virile when it comes time to produce offspring. I'm sure there's a sandwich that I can make that makes me more virile. You know, capable of producing offspring. Getting some 3-star apples. 3-star pears. I wonder if it's because it's spring. I wonder if that's why the fruit is so good. No gassy apples today. Let's see if we can make our sandwich. We have to make a whole bunch of simpleton stew. Alright, so we need a sandwich. And we can make, not apple bread. Oh, sandwich is down here. Alright, so we can make, hokey hoagie. We can make one. I know that's why you all come here every day, is to watch me make hokey hoagies. And we need to wait until we get some poop so we can grow better pork chops. Science. And let's get this done. Can't believe I posted that video out of order. I mean, I wasn't like in a real rush, or maybe I was. I might have posted it in the morning. And so we got this stage done. I like making the sandwiches. There's none of this timing stuff, nothing too difficult to worry about. Just cut it up, throw all that junk on the bread, and congratulate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. I insist. There we go. Delicious. Don't you like the sound of pork hitting bread? Isn't that just the most amazing sound? That. And so now we gotta bake it. I love hot sandwiches. I love cold sandwiches too. I love me some Jimmy John's, some Jersey Mike's. Hate Subway. I'm not gonna say I hate Subway, I just don't like Subway. Yes, I know, hit the green zones for the best results. So what kind of, are we gonna get a 2-star? Yeah, we got a 2-star, I'll accept it. Because we're not gonna go too deep in the dungeon this time. Feed the pigs, and maybe by the time we get back, they'll have produced some delicious offerings for us. And by offerings, you know exactly what I mean. Offerings. Alright, so there you go. So let's hit the dungeon, and we're gonna go back into Midwood. Or are we going to stick in... So we already looked at this yesterday. But who remembers yesterday? I know I don't. Look, I still got the thing on. Skills, cob mat. So I need 2-star sticky tongues. I need 10 2-star sticky tongues. I don't know how easy that's going to be to get those sticky tongues out of that dungeon. Alright, let's just turn it off. On. Put it off. Alright, so let's go back to Midwood. And see if we can go and get to a couple of 2-star sticky tongues. Maybe if we just go down to like the 2nd and 3rd level. So that's Simple Wood. Where's Midwood? That's right, we have to take the long way to Midwood. Ugh. Guess we're gonna have to give up some years of our life so we can use the toilet network. The outhouse transportation network. Alright, so yep, follow the road down here. So many dating spots. We've been on one date. They put in tons of dating spots. Maybe once we start having a bunch of kids and our kids start going on dates. My kids aren't going on dates, not till they're 29. Then I will have to approve every date. And I will follow them around or have their mother follow them around and make sure there's no shenanigans. You know what I mean by shenanigans. Eating. Yeah, I don't see any... I don't see the vintner. We didn't really make much money today. I think we're gonna have to start spending some... Once we get done with Lucy... And by getting done with Lucy, I mean not killing her. I mean... Once we get married and start getting the shop going... Well, because then once we get married, we gotta focus on having kids. And hopefully having kids doesn't take as much effort as getting married. Alright, auto-equip. Oops, why did I do... I'm sorry, I'm just a little tired. I got a long night ahead of me. Alright, so stot. Alright. I didn't need my sandwich. He was gonna try and hop on me, but I hopped out of his way. Alright, so let's see if we can get down without our sandwich. I don't even know if we ate the sandwich last time we came in here. Sure we did. Certainly we did. Of course we did. Maybe we did? Uh-oh. Alright, so apparently the dungeon goes up in difficulty quite quickly. I don't even know what these monsters are. Not too difficult yet, though. I guess we're gonna have to stick to our original plan. Alright, so if we survive, move out of the way, fool. There we go. The dog's helping with him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you see that? Did you see that? Of course you saw that. I shall revive you this time. Alright, so we know better now. So close that. 7 reputation. Where are we going to wake up at? Right, we wake up out here, so let's eat the sandwich. It's because we didn't eat the sandwich. That's the only reason. That's the reason. Hokey Hoagie. Let's eat the Hokey Hoagie. Let's eat. We're going to stick to level 1. I can't believe it went up so fast. We actually weren't doing that bad, actually. Oh, we only get 3 chances now. Oh dear. We only get 3 chances now before we lose a life. I thought we would get 5. Or maybe we only get 5 in Midwood. Because Midwood's a tougher dungeon. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, so we got a 1-star sticky tongue. Let's continue on this level. I'm gonna go ahead and use some arrows whenever appropriate. So he's just doing that, which is nothing. Wasted attack. So now he should move down to us. Tried to use that tongue on us. Didn't work out though, did it? Alright, so let's go up here. He missed it. Alright, so we're gonna take out this sticky tongue with no problem. Or whatever he's called. I don't even know what this monster's called other than giant frog. Giant frog thing. Alright, so we got 2 sticky tongues, but they're still just 1 star. I don't know if we can even get 2-star tongues from the... Alright, so he's doing something. He's buffing. Is he just buffing himself? You have to remember this dude can do like all sorts of weird attacks. Alright, so he's just buffing. So it's a good time to jump out of his way. I can get a few... Whoa! He had no stamina. How was he able to attack with no stamina? That's what I want to know. Alright, so we did that. Alright, so we're gonna survive this. Yeah, take that, mister. And wait till he tries to attack us. I don't know what those things are. They probably hurt when you go through them, though. That would be my guess. Let's switch swords and see if it's any better. Still just 1-star sticky tongues and a Spriganeer. I'm gonna go one more level further, see what happens. Well, we got this. See what happens here. Alright, so we got 2 more. See what we get out of this dungeon. Seems like it's the same puzzle, but will it be the same loot? Oh, we got another dusk cherry. I don't know if we even need these dust cherries for anything. Continue. Continue. Will we be able to get 2-star loot at all? That's the question. I mean it, that's the question, people. Answer it. Attacking diagonally is the only way we can get around that thing. Oops. That didn't really do any damage to us, it just stunned us. I'm gonna do that. Stopped his attack. Stopped his attack right in the tracks. We go down here. Down here. There you go. Have to hit him before he hits us. Let him attack us. Or do something. Alright, so the dog's gonna go and have a word with him. Go chew on his leg, biter. Whoa, I almost walked right into it. That would not have been fun, would it? Alright, so we got a yellow toenail. Wonderful. Spriganeer, knob eye, and a knob eye. Go one more in deep. See what happens here. We got that guy. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So all they're doing is that. I didn't mean to shoot him, but since I hit him, I'm going to say that I did mean to shoot him. So now this guy is moving up here. I'm going to move up here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stun him where he gets his neck attack. Or gets his next attack off. I think he's just buffing himself. But the dog's going to give him a piece of his mind. He's just buffing himself again. I guess that's all they can do if they're in the back row sometimes, unless they have a long range attack. There we go. These guys are not too bad, actually. Just want to get that better sticky tongue. We need those 2-star ticky tongues. 2-star ticky tongue. I don't know if we guessed we went one deep or we were like in the boss zone or something. I don't know what that was all about. Alright, so what did we get out of this one? Kind of made it. So we got 1-star sticky tongues, 1-star crude gullet, 1-star spiky tips. Alright, let's go one more and see what happens. I'm gonna use that. Still just the same monsters. Try a different sword. Alright, looks like it does a little bit more damage. Alright, so we got him down. He's gonna attack. Ooh, that does do damage when we attack through that. We have to be out of the Spriggan's way. So what are we gonna do this time, fellas? You're gonna attack there. Good, you're gonna move up to me. We haven't been getting hardly any arrows back. So that's another boon that we need to try and make sure we get next time. Is make sure we get the boon for getting arrows. Because if we have 33% chance from our skill, and then maybe another 33% chance from the goddesses, or a guaranteed time from the goddesses, then I think we'll be alright. We'll get an arrow every room. Almost for sure. Just another 1-star sticky tongue. Everything 1-star on the first level. Let's go one more, because we do have a healing potion. Alright. Missed it. Now you gotta kiss it. Alright, so we got, I don't know what that is. A hand of doom of some sort? A dark paw. Alright, one more. Let's go one more and see what happens. Nope, continue. But this could be deadly. Alright, I don't know what that thing is, but I am going to stun it with everything we got. I'm going to go ahead and use our tough skin powder. It makes us tough. What the toughness does, I don't know. So that thing is just... Alright, it just put a bunch of those things everywhere. Which is fine. Because I'm just attacking down here. He's just putting out stuff. He's just vomiting on us for some reason. I've never done anything to him to warrant such behavior. The dog's gonna put him out of his misery. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna do that every time. We have one arrow left. I'm gonna use it. We get off. Ooh, we got a crit. Does this sword do any better? No, it does worse. Right, can we get it? Nope, he's gonna come at us. Brigand is gonna do something here in a second. Have to wait for these animations. Okay, apparently only one monster at a time can attack, but we didn't have any, so I don't know what we're gonna get out of this battle. I doubt we're gonna get 2-star sticky tongues, that's for sure. Look at that, that was a good time for a crit, wasn't it? Actually, we didn't do too bad on that one. So what do you think? You think we should go one more level? They'll just get 1-star loot though. I don't know what it should do. Well, it's getting kind of late, so let's leave. Leave the forest. Take our loot and leave the forest. We got 72 rep because the main focus right now is getting married and getting Lucy to love us. Being able to do well in the dungeons is one thing, but being able to do well in love is a whole nother thing, isn't it? Because I think that in the long run, that'll give us the most benefits. Dungeons are fun, but we're not getting that much loot out of them, and most of the loot that we get from the dungeons is just loot that helps you do better in the dungeons. So we want to get to the next goddess day and get our blessings so that we can gather Megamondo seeds for the garden, and then present our get our binding band made and get it presented to Lucy. Get all that stuff taken care of. Can't wait to see what happens. And then we'll start spending some more time in a shop, expanding our shop, or maybe, you know, just focusing on making some money for a while. Because obviously going into the dungeons isn't making us very much money. And we got to focus more on selling stuff, because we got a ton of hob teeth. I mean, if I could just sell some of these teeth, I got 100, at least I got 100 brass worth of teeth I could sell. So why aren't we selling it? It's a good question. Question I ask myself often. Why aren't I selling more people's teeth? We get any poop? No poop. Kinda poop. Leave a carrot for the dudes. And go up here and get a good night's sleep. We got tons of stuff we gotta do with the dog. Alright, go to sleep until the next morning. And then when you come back, seedlings, on our next day, it'll be time to make our pie of you and I, and hopefully that works out well. So thank you for being here again, and I will see you soon.